Hi, here are a few different ideas to help your child practice their addition and subtraction using things you probably already have around the house. Now, using a bunch of different approaches to help your child come up with the same answer really increases their retention of that information. So go ahead and try any and all of these approaches and see what your child responds to the most. Also, it'll help clue you into their individual learning style. So this is my daughter Chloe, she's 5 years old, and today we're doing addition facts with dice. So over here I've written a simple equation on our Melissa and Doug whiteboard, which we love, by the way. This way Chloe can reference it anytime she gets stuck and can't remember exactly how to draw her equation. Okay, Chloe, go ahead and roll the dice. Good. Put the dice in the deck. Give it a little shake. And what numbers did you get?
1 plus 6.
Very good. Okay, so you're going to write 1 plus 6 equals, and then the answer. Remember, if you're working on subtraction, you'll need to add the extra step of teaching your child to figure out which number is the bigger number and putting that at the front of the equation. Unless, of course, you're working with negative numbers. Now, my daughter loves playing games, so incorporating dice into any activity for her is a sure way to keep her interest. Now you can play this same game in the same way by using these large chunky dice. Now this is a free printable that I got online and I just printed it onto cardstock. I'll leave a link in the comments below so you can do the same. And just have them roll the dice. The advantage of this is that it has the numbers that they can see, so that if they're working on their handwriting, they have that clue to how to form their numbers, so that's helpful. Also, if you have more of a kinesthetic learner who has a hard time sitting at a desk and just doing a simple task, then you can use these dice. Are a really great tool. So grab a large box and have them throw the dice in and then form their equation that way, or have them just check them down the hallway and then run over and see what numbers they got and then make their equation in that way. Also, these dice are customizable, so keep that in mind for if you want to use them for other things like sight words or letter recognition or directional words, or to really complement whatever lesson you happen to be working on. And toss it on your desk. What number is that?
4.
Very good. Show me 4 fingers. Very good. Next up, toss some old playing cards into an empty Kleenex box. Have your child pick out 2 cards and use that to form their equation. Now the advantage of this is that they have the numbers written on the cards. They can use that for hints for their handwriting, and they also have the number of icons on here. So if your child needs to count up to make their addition or subtraction problem, then they can use the icons to just count up or down. Also, make sure you do something about the ace cards. Either don't include them because you want your child to use larger numbers for their practice, or write a number 1 over the ace, or just explain to your child that the ace equals 1 and they should write the number 1 for that. You can also use dominoes for this activity. They work great. Not only are they small and easy to pull out of the Kleenex box, but they also make a great shaking sound when your child shakes the box. Have them pull out 1 domino, and then they're going to add or subtract using the numbers on there. They can turn the domino around so that the larger number is on the left part of the domino, and then write their equation that way. So if it's 3 dots on one side, sorry I don't have any dominoes, if it's 3 dots on one side and then 1 dot on the other side, then they'll be adding 3 plus 1 or subtracting 1 from 3. If you don't have an empty Kleenex box, you can use all sorts of other things as well. You can just use an empty shoe box, a random box you have laying around the house. You can use a pan with a lid, or you can even use a shoe. Seriously, how funny would that be? Your kid will get a kick out of it. Throw some dominoes in a shoe and have them pull a domino out of mom or dad's shoe and use that domino for their equation. They'll have a blast. If your child isn't quite ready for handwriting, or you just want them to focus specifically on the math, you can create a template for the objects you're using on a blank sheet of paper. What you want to do is just trace the object, so in this case it's the dice. Then add your equation sign, so if you're adding, add your plus sign. If you're subtracting, obviously a minus sign, and then your equal sign. And then for your answer, maybe draw a line or a circle, whatever you want. I'm just going to do a line here. And now when your child rolls the dice, have them place the dice on the marks that you've made. And then now you can use anything that you have that has numbers on it. You can use, let's see, you can use refrigerator magnets or flashcards or even just index cards that have numbers that you've written, or like I have these felt numbers. So lay out the numbers that you have, and then just have your child pick the answer and put it on the equation sheet. I really hope you enjoyed these ideas. Subscribe to my channel for more homeschooling videos, and hey, leave me a comment below and let me know if there's any topics that you'd like me to cover. Thanks for watching Preschool Homeschool Fun.